Hello and good afternoon, and we are right here at the Harare Sports Club. It is the first T20 of the Tri-Nation. Quick look at the Zimbabwe 11 available. It's a strong side from what they had in the test matches. Bennett is back, that's good news. Madivere will be opening with him. Clive Madande gets his opportunity. Good fielder in the test matches. He's someone very important at number 3. Sikandar Raza comes back, gets 39 matches as captain, maximum for any Zimbabwean to lead his side in this format. Ryan Burl, the leg spin. And then you have, of course, the bowlers available. Ngarava makes it back to join his partner Muzar Rabbani, and Wandu and Wellington Masakadza also form the bowling unit. South Africa being led by Van der Dusen. Wesley Madivere, he's opened for Zimbabwe in the World Cup. He's been tried as a finisher as well in the... Oh, just goes flying at the second slip region, and third cannot cut it off. First boundary of the T20. He saw the width and just threw his bat at that.
And so here we go. His first ball at the feet. They go nowhere, so he just throws the hands through that region, through the offside. But on this occasion, gets a...
Yeah, had a swing at that. Just seems to have good rhythm and follow through at the moment. Gone through. It's just gone through, trying to work it on the onside, hits the pads and into the stumps, and South Africa have their first breakthrough.
Yeah, create some width or area to try and score. And in fact, what he's done is he has stepped on his own stumps, so he's been pushed back to the between off and leg, and he has to go for one. It's 8 for 1.
Oh, he's picked that up, but not as much. Oh, just got fingertips to it. Almost. It was in the air for a while. Didn't time it again, trying to pull that in front of square.
Well, it's another favorite area of a Brian Bennett, but it hits high on the bat, no timing. And Herman, oh, diving. Effort with the one hand, doesn't quite get there, doesn't sort of get into the hand.
That's deliberate. That's very T20-like. Just waiting a little more, a fraction more, and just elevating it over slip.
A nice option because surface and a slight adjustment here and the presence of mind to know thirds up in the circle and pick up 4 comfortably. Low risk shot, but a good return.
Yeah, that was a bad delivery. On to the pads, and it's just been put away. So some boundaries coming in now. This over is looking good for Zimbabwe. 4 leg byes on that occasion. Wraps up the over, 24 for 1. Oh, it's gone through second time in the over. Very close to that off stump. You can tell by the expression in Ngidi.
He had shoulder surgery after a test match in Bulawayo, and so hasn't quite got the rhythm that he would have wanted. As I mentioned again, Ngidi doesn't have to...
Gives a bit of room, and it's cost him. Back of a length, not really short enough, and over extra cover. Nicely played by Bennett.
Yeah, he looks to stay hit away square on the offside. So this is giving him just enough space to get this over the extra cover and get himself a boundary. That's his third. As Zimbabwe is starting to get perhaps some momentum.
And that's nicely played. This time through the cover region, same area. This one off the front foot, but good batting from Bennett.
Yeah, this one's a little more emphatic. One didn't. It's right out of the screws, and he finds that gap. Again through the extra cover. A little bit of momentum, perhaps.
Got him. That is a wonderful delivery. Bit of in drift and then grips and turns. And Dunde's innings comes to an end.
Behind the line, but it's the shape in first. Draws a shot through the leg side and then turns away enough to hit the top of off stump. Real struggles for him. 8 from 16, strike rate 50.
Should be in good touch. There's his record. Vastly experienced. And Zimbabwe. Well, this could be close. Direct hit. Oh, didn't manage to pick it up cleanly, Herman.
This is good. Seeing the fielder is on the 30-yard circle, so the single is on, but that's good work as well. If he'd picked this one up cleanly, Would have been a very interesting finish.
I think he was boundary. Pulled away, and that's nicely played. Just on a length from Bosch. And you get the feeling that Sikandar Raza is in good touch. Starts his first boundary.
Again, it's just about hip height, and he's gotten himself into such a good position. He can hit it over towards...
But Peter will continue. And there's the variation.
Throughout the spell, this is the first time he's really bowled it outside the line of off stump. Just gets through a little bit.
Shot, but has he got enough? Has he got enough? No, he doesn't. He's taken on the shorter of the two boundaries, but it's still quite large nonetheless.
Thinking perhaps these are the two batters to push this innings forward. Can't stop the urge to score. Tries it, finds the fielder, and the innings of 30 comes to an end. It's 55.
Just another Zimbabwe. Brian Bennett, the man.
This could be the opportunity. As I thought about it, it was on cue.
That's what you're talking about, Ed Rainsford. Raza, as he's waited as long as possible before advancing down the pitch. And didn't give Similani an opportunity to change the line or the length because he hasn't seen him come down.
And it'll lead to my next point in that if that's not the case, when you're able to manipulate the strike in the field, pick up 2s and 3s, keep the scoreboard ticking along.
Fine. Good awareness of where the field is from Ryan Burl, and the realization that if he gets it fine enough, he'll get good.
Yeah, not a great delivery there, especially with fine leg up in the circle. He just turns it around
before Ryan takes on that leg side boundary. That's a rank long hop, and he'll get 4.
Yeah, strays in line there. Six at this stage, but this is help yourself stuff, isn't it, Tino? With the ball. Oh, big shot.
Yeah. It was only a matter of time before Ryan Burl took on the leg spinner to the shorter side. He is so strong up.
70 meters for who? 70 meters for what? Right, get the...
Sensible from Raza. Sensible, because he's still going to get 2. The over is good. 15 from it. Oh, he's taking him on. Ryan Burl.
And I think here, Tino, he's maybe given himself a little bit too much room. Ever so slightly, because I think if he stays in his normal stance here, that little bit of a shuffle away to the leg side. I think if he stays in his normal stance, maybe he can access the offside.
Yeah, nice. Very nice. Ryan Burl, 1 bounce.
Yeah, so a lot of variety in this over by Bosch, where he's had to make the adjustment. This time he goes a little bit too short. And there's acres of room through that area, or that boundary area, through both fielders, and the gap presented, and there'll be just 1.
He's taken pace off immediately, and that's roughly what I was talking about. Sikandar Raza has weighted that beautifully. Just forced the boundary riders to have to come 30 meters in from the edge of the...
There's a lot of room there on that side of the ground. You can 3. Straight. That's big. It's coming towards us. Second maximum in the innings. First from Raza. That change of bat has worked.
Because this is the second ball in the over. And it sets Zimbabwe up to really attack Similani. And look for 15, 16 runs plus off this over. 54 runs.
This time towards the offside. Oh, dropped. Reverse cupping that. It was hit flat. And it's just popped out.
This is on the boundary at extra cover, but not able to get himself into a good enough position to take this one. Probably needed a couple of over and a half of play.
Oh, he's got it right from the middle of the bat. Straight into that mid-wicket fence for another maximum. Now this is the over that they're looking to cash out on. They got 10 of his first.
Played this shot, gets into another really good position, but it's the speed of the hands through the striking zone, and that's what gets him. Lateness, picks the slower ball, but allows him to get the distance.
Another slow one, gets the inside part of the bat. That'll be 4. They'll take that, Zimbabwe. A big over, 19 coming off it. 121 for 3.
Gets this inside edge to close out the over, make it 19 from that over, and get his strike rate above 150 for the first time.
Swing, going to the fielder, right down his throat, and he's got Ryan Burl of the first ball of this over. Yeah, you'd expect that. They'll go after everything with very few overs remaining. And Burl ends a good knock for his side at 29.
Behind that line is Andre Berger, but for me it's been the line he's bowled at Ryan Pearl, taking away his big hitting areas. And that is a straightforward catch on the long off boundary. Herman takes the catch, 29 from 20.
Good at 45.
In at number 6.
Nice slow one and well dug out. That's very well played, very well paced. Oh, he just opened the face of the bat and runs it through backward point.
There's a lot of positives to say to overhit it. He's set up and dragged Corbin Bosch wide because he gets outside the line of off stump and he's side.
Oh, that would have a second look for sure. That full toss seemed like above waist. Yeah, it's a no ball. Yeah, it's a free hit. And straight away apology came by, and also comes in the 50 for Sikandar Raza. 15th T20 international 50 for the cap. Musikiva, he's skied that high in the air and it's been taken. That's a very good catch. Running in from long off and kept his eyes, got in a good position very quickly. And Hendricks.
George Linda just held it back from Tashinga Msekiwa and Reza Hendrick. Really good fielding technique to get under this one and take a good catch. 9 from 8, 138 for 5.
Oh, that's played straight to the fielder again. That should be out. On a hat-trick, George Linde gets his 3rd. And Tony Munyonga is out. 6th wicket falls in this
innings. And I think Tony Munyonga sees that this is a full toss, decides he's going to have a go at it. Probably should have just looked for the single. 138 for 6. In his 65th match.
He's done well. Maybe they'll push for 2. Yep. So brilliant over with 2 wickets and just 4 runs coming off it. Zimbabwe wrapped their innings.
Standing for him, particularly taking 2 wickets for just 4 runs in that final.
A quick look at what has happened. Zimbabwe asked to bat first. Started off
from Sikandar Raza would have been in this situation several times.
Those are non-negotiable, right? His partner is Reza Hendricks, but if Pretorius gets going, there is no doubt there'll be some fun. There's his T20. Hendricks, he's been around for a little bit longer. 79 T20 internationals for him, striking even 50s in that short space of time. Wide delivery, ends up on the ground and no sighter. Oh, it's got a wicket. Second delivery, banged in short. Pretorius looks at the Q end of his bat, but it's nowhere near the middle, and that's the ideal start for Zimbabwe.
Pretorius has looked to get after him straight away. And this one, maybe for the first time, we've seen just holding the surface a little bit. Ngarawa back in the Zimbabwean side. Who's their first wicket? It's the big one. Andre Pretorius goes for none. It's 1 for 1.
Zimbabwe, the ideal start. Into the crease, the captain for South Africa in this. That's nicely played. A little bit of shape. Nothing wrong with that length. New batter at the crease. Give it a chance to shape. See if you can trap him in front. But Van Dussen meets it with the full bat.
He struck this beautifully. Nice shape, yes. Probably just want to pull that length back slightly.
Yeah, as he hit it up.
Now.
Pulls it away and gets it behind square. Just the one bounce, and that's nicely played by Reza Hendricks, helping it on its way.
Yeah, that's easy to put away, especially.
Nicely played. Given some width. Oh, it's a big boundary there, just the one bounce.
I want you to take a note of the acceleration of the bat into contact with the. Look at that. And then lifts himself as he wants to force the ball up and over the offside field.
He sets himself early, and because of the width, doesn't have to change anything, can just throw the hands at it. Oh, he's dragged it on. Majorly disappointed, but it's the extra bounce of Ngarawa that does for Reza Hendricks.
I look at this dismissal and I look at the previous one of Andre Pretorius, and I wonder, Pretorius threw the shot before it was there, and then just looking to run this down, and not the pace maybe he was expecting to be on the ball. Ngarawa doesn't mind about that because he's got another crucial wicket for Zimbabwe. Reza Hendricks goes for 11. South Africa now.
Next to the crease for South Africa. Big moment for Ruben Herman. This is his T20 career. Helped on its way, and it's a wonderful way to get off the mark. Yes, it goes the whole distance. So maximum to finish the third over. South Africa 24 for 2.
Yeah, with the angle of left arm over the wicket to a left-hander, slightly going down.
Circumstance, continue to be watchful, or maybe not. That length is what he's after. It's too straight, and he decides to go downtown and executes well.
Now, sometimes as a bowler you need to learn from watching the batter against other bowlers. As soon as you're right, this is not the length to be bowling, neither the line.
Yeah, it's probably the line that's key. As we mentioned, Rassie van der Dussen loves to target the leg side. In the first 3 deliveries were outside the off stump, almost asking him to go offside. That one was too straight, and eventually goes for the ramp. He was in position early. Mazrabani didn't adjust, and that's beautifully played. Wonderful way to finish the 5th over. South Africa now.
Big shot. Is it big enough? Ryan Burl. Hello. Goodbye, Rassie van der Dussen.
And in his own very particular way, Ryan Burl makes had to take on Trevor Gwandu, who again has landed it on a good length. Just not in that slot where you can clear long on. Straightforward. Ryan Burl, the African captain, is gone for 16, 38 for 3.
Deville Brevis, here we go. In it on the grass embankment. This time he gets bat on it. Quick hands, fast hands, puts the pace on the ball and picks up 4.
This is not a good delivery from Masakadza. He's pitched it outside. Very fine down the left side. And he gets a good boundary. Gets a little bit of that pressure off that Zimbabwe have. And that's been smashed. That's been absolutely hammered.
Nice counter punch. Even though they maybe think he's a threat, if he gets it wrong, you capitalize. And this is hit effortlessly. It's into the pitch, it sits up, and a big hit as the 50 comes up here for South Africa. Yeah, South Africa. But they've got lots of batting, don't they? They have lots of options available. The thing is, You don't want to give other people opportunities, especially when you're trying to knuckle down a spot. And Sri Lanka. Totally different conditions there as well. Nicely played. No risk. Smart. Effective.
Again, error from Zimbabwe. Side the line of leg stump again. And you don't have to offer it up twice. Man inside the circle finds a boundary.
It's down the ground and finds another.
Well, that's back to back. This is good pressure. Reversal of pressure. Masakadza is the receiver.
Part of the ground. Is this in the gap? Is this yet another boundary? Excellent here by Herman. Big over, 14 off it, 9 gone, 68 for 3. There are similarities to it, and it's to your point that you don't just come out here and start blasting. I think the serve...
Tactical approach when they come in to play their first game.
Big shot. Gives himself room. Oh my, it's hit the top of the roof. It's gone on to Tongogara, the street behind that big building, to end the over at 78.
This is the last ball of the previous over. How good a hit is that? He's just cleared the front leg and purposely gone forward. That has...
Yeah, slightly short. Dragged the length and has been put away for a boundary. Brevis adds 4 more to the total, taking the side to 85.
No, that's way too short. Look at where that ball's come off the bat. Right at the bottom end. It'll be 4 runs a part of this match.
Once again, this time flatter and a maximum. Seems like he's holding a bit more in his palm. Dropping it that short. Once again, the length not correct. Time to rock back and dispatch it to exactly that region. Oh, that's very straight. Gun barrel straight. That's another maximum. These 3 deliveries have completely changed the complexion of the chase.
It was obvious over as well as really hurt Zimbabwe. He's gone for the off spinner. And it's just the perfect length.
And again, this will be no different. 100 up for South Africa, and what a massive over. 25 runs coming off it. It's 103 for 3.
103 for 3.
Wow, South Africa has suddenly moved themselves into top gear. Another over starts, another boundary comes in.
They've shown so much power back down the ground. And I wonder, after maybe a couple of dismissals where it may have been them feeling the ball is holding up, they've decided back past the bowler is the best option.
Slow one into the pitch.
Yeah, the previous over was not a good one. Ryan Bill came into the attack, just didn't get his lengths, neither did he get his lines right, and Theophil Brevis took him to the cleaners. 25.
Goes big again, but this time he doesn't have distance. 4 men after it. Oh, collision expected. What a catch. What a catch that is. Calling in, keeping his eyes on, knowing in his peripheral vision his partner was rushing into him.
Catch should be put down, but at one stage there were 4 fielders converging to try and take this catch. And I hope you'll be able to see it here. No, you won't. And then there was Sikandar Raza and Brian Bennett, the last 2 going for it. And, oh, that could have been nasty. He's taken a good catch in the end. And Raza accepting that he was probably the best man to take the catch. Theophil Brevis entertained.
Batted in at 6. 90 matches in the T20 career for him. And he's making his debut for the... Successful over comes to an end. It's 110 for 4.
12 overs ball.